Ah, you again. And did Lady Luck provide evidence of the dastardly machinations of which you imagined us guilty? Master Pugnacious, you have deceived Niall and your own people, the very people you're supposed to serve. More wild accusations, and where is your proof, You find evidence of trickery, some ingenious device hidden somewhere inside Lady Luck, perhaps? Come on, you know we're on to you. Why not drop the act? There is no act to drop. I am innocent, as the Mistress of Fortune herself will attest. Will she now, huh? That's not such a bad idea. Here she's the one who passes judgment on legal matters around here. How does a trial sound?
Indeed.
It sounds like a very fine idea indeed. Yes, this is the way of gold, Paul. All matters of state, be they legal, political, or otherwise, are decided by the roll of the sacred dice. And as a ruler of this great nation, I am more than willing to submit myself to the judgment of Lady Luck. But know that if I am found innocent, I shall treat your attempts at sedition with the gravity they deserve. You will be punished for crimes against the state. You accept my terms? We do. Then we will begin the preparations right away. Come to the square at the appointed time. All right, time for the main event. I'll leave this to you if you don't mind, Roland.
Sure.
Sure, I was hoping you'd say that. All right. Some liquid refreshments here. Just about to use the mouse and keyboard again. Preparations are complete. The trial can get underway as soon as you have confirmed that you are ready. Well, shall we begin? Begin the trial. Very well. If you would please take your places. I hereby convene the trial by fortune of Master Pugnacious, Grand High Roller of Goldpaw. Being the defendant, His Eminence will be unable to preside over this hearing. As such, it falls to me to discharge his duties. I hope you will forgive my doubtless clumsy efforts in this most unfamiliar role. The trial is underway. And with the Grand High Roller in the dock, no less. What in the world can have happened? Why are you dressed like that, Roland? Because this is a court of law. The defendant, Master Pugnacious, Grand High Roller of Goldpaw, bows his head before Lady Luck and submits to her judgment in this matter. He stands accused of dereliction of duty, specifically the knowing deception of his people. If the prosecution would like to begin by making its case. I intend to prove to this court that Master Pugnacious did knowingly and willingly, with the aid of a network of his most trusted retainers, defraud the very people with whose care he is entrusted. Further, I will show that he distributed devices among his accomplices which were used to carry out deception on a grand scale through the manipulation of dice rolls. I do not doubt that you have found evidence of some trifling chancery among lower-level officials, but to allege that this administration as a whole is complicit in such behavior is preposterous. I do not, have not, and will never engage in dishonest practices of any kind. And to accuse me of such is to defame my character and call my good name into question. Perhaps you will permit those present to withhold judgment on the matter of your innocence until I have presented my proof. Roland offers up the set of signed instructions as proof.
But
what is the meaning of this? I think you know very well. After all, this document was written by you, was it not? Ladies and gentlemen, I present the prosecution's key exhibit, written instructions for the assembly of manipulable dice, clearly signed by Master Pugnacious. Does the accused have anything to say in his defense?
No.
Only that my prior outburst was merely an expression of shock at the brazenness of this shameless act. I have never seen this document in my life. To stoop to the fabrication of evidence is a pitiful tactic indeed. It is a forgery, plain and simple. Why don't we let Lady Luck be the judge of that? By all means. It seems that both sides are satisfied to entrust judgment on this matter to the Mistress of Fortune. May the die rolls stand as the undisputed word of truth. Lady Luck, grant us an even number if this evidence be false. If it be otherwise, let the number be odd. Time to show the people of Goldpaul just how badly they've been misled.
Even the evidence is judged to be false. Lady Luck has spoken. Righto, Your Majesty? Ha! No!
What is happening? The die. Something is wrong with the die.
Which brings us to the crux of the prosecution's case, that Master Pugnacious knowingly manipulated Lady Luck.
What? No!
Yeah, with this remote control thingy.
But this is... By the use of the remote control, the outcome of Lady Luck's die rolls can be readily manipulated. Prosecution was able to visit the place where these devices are manufactured and to procure one for its own purposes, namely the demonstration of this fraud. Master Pugnacious deliberately kept the taxes high and stole Niall's farce from him, and all using this horrible trick. Master Pugnacious. Can this really be true? Cheat! Deceiver! Shame on you! You are the Grand High Roller! Don't you have anything to say for yourself? Oh boy. This can't be good. All that I did for Goldpaw. I had to make my nation rich, richer than any other. It was the only way. The bond with his people is weakening. Soon it will be time. Oh, we're gonna have to fight his
What's
Kingmaker?
It's the Kingmaker, Longfang!
He doesn't look happy.
Longfang? Here in the city? But why?
Master Pugnacious, your right to rule has been tested and found wanting. My plan is complete. Your king's bond is mine!
Wait!
Did he just get attacked by Cobra Commander? Your leadership has been found wanting. Cobra! I gotta fight as Evan again. Oh boy. Longfang! Butcher, baker, kingmaker. Huh. He's a baker. How about that? Where are we?
Flip!
It's an interdimensional dimension, ain't it? And if we don't do something, it'll eat up this whole kingdom.
What?
What? Then we have to stop Longfang.
You went wrong there.
You're not wrong there, my boy. Come on, let's knock some sense back in the old buddy, shall we? You jest, surely. That there ain't just a kingmaker, 'tis a kingmaker gone dual laddie. A blessed realm wrecker. Don't be like that, mon. Where there's a will, there's a way. He's lost his marbles, ain't it? Which means he can't keep a lid on all that power. And what happens to power you can't keep a lid on? That's right, it comes flying out of you. And the places where it comes flying out are exactly the right places to wallop. Hit him where it hurts, and you'll hurt him good and proper. Oh, don't worry about knowing where those special spots are. Thanks to your bond with yours truly, you'll be able to spot them no problem.
I'll do my best.
Alright, realm wreckers and kingmakers have lost control. Points from this energy escapes are particularly vulnerable to attack, so if you focus your soul on them, you'll deal a lot more damage. Okay, this is going to be a thing.
Need a little help here.
Get them working on stuff right away. Higmakers are mysterious entities that have absorbed the power of kingmakers, giving them the ability to exploit their weakness when enough of them gather together. Born from items into which a kingmaker has instilled its power, so if you smash up anything a kingmaker creates, you might just find some. When enough of them have appeared, a gold circle will surround them, and they'll beckon you over to press A to call on our always impressive assistance. Higmakers, okay. Okay. Well, I'm shooting them. Alright, I think it's doing some damage. Alright, get up here and hit him for all it's worth. Ooh, are we doing damage? We are doing damage. I would have liked to get like a one-shot on that one, but I guess we'll just have to deal with it. Not doing a whole lot of damage, but alright.
Sounds useful.
Do this. And we're gonna go with a round 2 here, I guess.
Don't let me down.
Whoa, that was a big shot.
Need a little help here.
Go for it, little guys. Oh, well, that fireproof barrier would have been nice a little bit earlier, huh?
Don't let me down.
Still shooting at him. Still getting some damage in on him. Ow, that hurts. That hurts a lot. Oh, alright. Maybe I didn't need the help of those little things after all. We got him down pretty good. That was rather easy. Pugnacious was a pug over, pushed over, over, something like that. This here's the square, ain't it? Phew, we're back. I suppose that means Longfang really has calmed down, for now at least. Guess we better tie up some loose ends, huh? I have done the unforgivable. My desire to lift my kingdom out of poverty became an all-consuming greed. That weakness made me vulnerable, and he exploited it. Who was he? The one who stole your king's bond? He came to me some months ago. He promised secret knowledge of the ways in which our nation might be made yet greater, and in return, he sought high office. It was he who suggested that the dice be manipulated, who gave me the means by which it might be done. When did I fall under his spell? And how? How could I have allowed such a thing to happen? We managed to calm your kingmaker down, but without your king's bond, will things here be okay? You have bought us a little time. He will sleep a while yet. But in time, he will reawaken, and in the absence of the bond, he will seek to destroy our kingdom once again. Why? Curse his skelly pate. There ain't a jot or rhyme or reason to such wanton savagery. Not now, shh. Master Pugnacious, for the sake of your kingdom, for the sake of your bond, will you help us? Forgive me, I haven't even introduced myself properly. I am Evan Pettywhisker of the House of Tildrum. I have formed a pact with the Kingmaker of the Cradle of Light, and mean to found a new nation in the Heartlands. Will you stand with me? So that is what I sensed in you. It was plain to me from the first that you were no ordinary child. What is it that you propose? I want to protect our world. I want to make sure that nobody else has to lose what's most important to them. And I want you to help me. I will do all that I can, of course. I fear that he who stole my king's bond may not be satisfied with mine alone. This being so, we must stand together with our brother nations or lose all that is most dear to us. With this in mind, I mean to return Nial's forest to him. Indeed, I mean to return all that I stole. Word of my decision has been sent to Nial already, of course.
Thank you.
Really? Thank you so much, Master Pugnacious. Goldpaw will rise again, and its people with it. I wish you good fortune in your quest, friends. Yeah, Nial gets back his forest. We leveled up. Everybody leveled up, it looks like. The entire party leveled. So Nial and go and tell Nial he got his forest back. Okay. Yeah, that's right. We needed him for something, right? Something else? Can't remember now. It's been a while. Grab all that stuff and... yeah, I mean, I could teleport out here, but you know what? It's just as easy to just make a run for it. Alright, in we go. And Nial, got good news for you, man.
Crevens?
Ye beauties, ye bonny, wee beauties. I got my forest back, and it's all thanks to yourselves. You can have all trees ye want. Knock yourselves out.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now we can finally start building our kingdom. Wait, Nial, Pugnacious had his king's bond stolen by a creepy snake-headed weirdo. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Jings.
Stolen? Jings! His kingmaker must be tearing the place to pieces.
Aye.
Aye, it wanted to, sure enough, but we taught it a little lesson it won't forget. Goldpaw's safe, for now. King's bond stealing's no mean feat, though. But he didn't happen to be infusing things with an awful filthy fog, did he? Yes, a sort of purple aura? That'll be the Horned One's doing then, right enough. The Horned One? The old kingmaker of a place called Allegoria. A nasty piece of work and no mistake for someone to be using the beastie's powers would mean.
Aye.
Aye, I cannot see it being anyone but Delorean. He was the king that shared a bond with the creature.
Uh-huh.
We need to just go to this Allegoria place and get the bond back, right? You'll have a job done that, I'm afraid. Allegoria hasn't existed for, 2,000 or more years now. It disappeared along with the land on which it stood.
Golly.
So he's the king of a country which hasn't existed for centuries?
Ah!
What does that mean? Is he a ghost or something? Whatever he is, I'd say he'd be looking to pinch people's king's bonds in order to try to bring the horned one back somehow. If he does that, the whole world will be filled with purple fog before you can say we're doomed. So Pugnacious was right. He'll be trying to steal more king's bonds. What? Why are you looking at me like that for, Mon? And we mustn't let him succeed. We can't let him bring back the horned one. Sure can't, but if we're going to stop him, we'll need the strength of an entire kingdom. A kingdom we haven't even started building yet. Now let's get to work, shall we? Time to get building, me arties. Aye, sounds like a plan, right enough. I'd best come with ye. You'll be needing my help. Really? Speaking of which, things will be getting underway by now, I reckon. Hmm?
Look.
I smells a smell on the wind. That a progress. Seems the mangy dogs got tired of twiddling their thumbs.
Oh my!
Where did all these people come from? I see sky pirates, greenlings, even a few people from Ding Dong Dell. They must all want to be citizens of our amazing new kingdom. That they must, right enough. But how did the swabs even know to come a knocking? You've me to thank for that, son. I didn't expect so many to turn up so soon, to be honest. Put the word out on the street, you keen? We thank ye for getting the old forest back like. That's more than we could have hoped for. Oh, think nothing of it. Ask only the teensy-weensiest of favors in return, that ye make me your Minister of Finance. As none can pinch a penny like I can. I think that sounds like a wonderful idea. All the things. The forest guy wants to be the Minister of Finance, huh? So if Niall is the Minister of Finance, I guess that makes Batu the Minister of Defense. The swab in charge of fighting, you mean? I like the sound of that good deal. Har har. And I guess I could be your advisor? I have a little experience running a country. I'm sure I can help out here and there. No, you'll be my chief counsel. I'm no politician, Roland. I shall need your help. Well, that's very kind of you, Evan. I don't know if I'll be... It's the king's job to appoint his ministers, correct? Then I hereby appoint you chief counsel. Well, all right then. Chief counsel it is. By royal appointment.
Thank you.
Thank you, Roland. No problem. Happy to see you finally taking the lead. I suppose I am, aren't I? I'm still not sure I'll be up to the job, but I have to try. Thanks to all you, I finally feel ready to. I'll try my best for your sakes and for mine. Oh, we got suddenly the electric piano guy has shown up. it's like I'm tired of all these flutes and violins and stuff. Let's get some electronica in here. Mon, I almost forgot. If we are building a kingdom, we need a proper tidy name, ain't it? To make things official like. Hey, well, I've been doing some thinking about that.
I've
call
decided to call our kingdom
Neverwinter?
Evermore.
Ah, Evermore. Okay.
Well, what do you think?
Evermore, huh? I like it. Did you come up with that yourself? Oh no, it's from an ancient story. The story of a great kingdom whose people were so happy that they wished for it to last forever. Oh, is this the never-ending story now?
Huh.
Fitting. All right, Mr. King, you've named your country. Time to address your adoring citizens. Yar!
Oi! Listen up, ye mangy curs. King Evan's got a rousing speech for you. Pay attention.
Thank you all. Building our new kingdom won't be easy. But we will build it.
And they will
A
come.
beautiful, bountiful kingdom where everyone can live happily ever after.
And watch some baseball games.
I want you all to join me on this journey. The road ahead may be a long one, but at the end of it, there is hope.
Not exactly a rousing speech, but okay.
There's
Gonna have
King
to-
Liwa.
Gonna have to work on that a little bit, I think.
That wasn't half bad.
Nice speech, Evan. Couldn't have done better myself.
This is where it all begins. Here and now, our kingdom.
We're with ye to the bitter end, lad. Come hell or high water.
All right, first order of business: build the king's toilets, because it's been a long journey, and the king is tired of wiping his butt with leaves.
Thank you, all of you.
So the people who had heeded Neil's call and flocked to the Heartlands set about building their new nation. And Evermore took its first faltering steps on the road to becoming a kingdom. A kingdom where everyone could live happily ever after. Just as Aranella had wished. Or so they hoped.
Or so we'll lead you to believe. Gonna talk to that little kid again? Oh, yeah. Figures. Like the narrator.
For someone with a brand new kingdom, you don't look very happy.
I am happy, but I'm worried. There's still so much we don't know.
Like, who are you, and why do you keep visiting me in my dreams?
And now there's a force bent on destroying our whole world. How can I ever hope to overcome something like that?
You can't, on your own. But you're not on your own, are you?
No, not anymore. I have friends beside me, the best friends I could ever hope for.
That's right. So turn to them when you need to, and take it one step at a time. You'll get there in the end.
I suppose so. I can only do my best after all.
Exactly. And your best is only going to get better. I'll see you again soon, Evan.
Yes, see you soon.
Yes, I will save my progress. Evermore. Moat and everything. Evermore is beginning to look like a real kingdom. It is, isn't it? I think it's time we had a little talk about how a country needs to be run, if that's alright with you. Of course, I'll gather everyone together.
Chapter 4. Ferdinand, Mighty Ferdinand.
All right.
Castle's ready and things are coming along nicely, which means it's time to get down to the business of running your new nation. We'll need to set up all the various ministries this place will need to grow into a fully fledged kingdom, and we'll need to assign the right people to the right tasks. Aye, lad, they are controlled chaos, so the sky powers ain't for everybody. I've taken a census of all your citizens and listed up who's skilled at what. Deciding who will work where is up to you, though. That's job for king. I'll need to think about which roles will suit particular people and assign them accordingly. That's right, give it a try. You'll learn fastest by doing. Oh, this is cool. Alright. Seat on your throne and start giving some orders. Nice. Alright, let's come over and actually give some decrees, shall we? A decree that in evermore people shall wear their underwear on their heads. Oh, I guess managing your kingdom. Evan can sit down on his throne in Evermore Castle and issue orders to his subjects in order to help kingdom grow and prosper, make his adventure easier. By building facilities, assigning citizens around them, and having them carry out research and new technology techniques, he can open a whole world of possibilities. Facilities include shops where unique items can be bought, outfitters can make all kinds of clothes and armor, and many others get building and make Evermore amazing. King's Guilders. King's Guilders are the currency of kingdom management and are entirely separate from the guilders Evan and his friends earn elsewhere. They are necessary for every step of kingdom building, from creating new facilities to upgrading existing facilities to carrying out research at said facilities. Why not claim your first clutch of King Guilders? Go to your kingdom's coffers and grab them. Okay, 2,500, huh? Tireless efforts of your citizens have earned you a total of 2,500 King's Guilders. Your kingdom is growing every day. Long may it continue. They'll gradually accumulate as your citizens go about their business, and you can collect them from your kingdom's coffers as and when you need them. You'll be surprised how quickly they can build up, especially once your kingdom's influence starts to grow, so check back regularly and see how things are looking. You may also be able to earn extra King's Guilders by solving the various day-to-day problems of your beloved citizens. You can also see how many King's Guilders you've collected in the main menu, so you don't have to go back to Evermore to check every single time. Cool. Alright, it's time to take your hard-earned King's Guilders and spend them building a new facility. You can select and build the facilities your kingdom will need by selecting Manage Your Kingdom. Each and every facility can have hugely beneficial effect, from opening up new avenues of research to making new items available, so be sure to consider each one carefully. And don't forget, you can also improve the effects of existing facilities by upgrading them. One particularly helpful facility to upgrade is your castle, as doing so will benefit the entire kingdom, broadening its borders so that even more facilities can be built. But leveling up your castle will cost quite a few King's Guilders. Try upping your influence with a few basic facilities first to improve your coffer filling abilities. First thing you'll need to do is select Manage Your Kingdom and build up facilities for each of the 4 ministries surrounding the castle. Okay. Manage Your Kingdom. So you can build outfitters, spellworks, weapon workshop, and Hilgary. Alright, so you don't really have a choice of where to put things, you just kind of choose what you want. Which sounds like they want me to build all 4 of these. They just happen to be priced in such a way that they can be built, huh? Early on. Spellworks completed. Our influence just went up. We'll do the Evermore Outfitters. Okay. And weapon workshop. Just noodling on our guitar, our acoustic guitar. Is that really an acoustic guitar? That's more like a. It's got to be like a violin or no. Yeah, kind of like a lute or something like that. It sounds like. Do do do. Kingdom development research. Once your facilities are up and running, you'll need to set them to work on some research. Most facilities can carry out research of some kind, which have all kinds of beneficial effects. Yeah, figure I know what research is. In order to research a given topic, you'll need personnel with enough IQ and the King's Guilders to fund their work. Okay. Which takes time. When it reaches 100%, it will be completed, but the more complex the topic, the longer this will take. The higher the IQ of the personnel involved, the shorter the required time will become. And if you really want to hurry things up, you can spend more King's Guilders. Got it. In order to carry out research, you need the right personnel. War Ingenuity, Spritecraft, and Conjury. Each citizen is different and will be suited to different work. You'll see they fall under 4 different categories. Their suitability for a given type of test is known as IQ. Each citizen will have their own special skills as an individual. Can have various beneficial effects and greatly influence where you might choose to assign them. But try assigning some personnel to the weapon workshop, beginning research into basic melee weapon development. Okay. Workshop. And personnel. So, 2, obviously. Though he has a bad reputation. Yes, and I guess Nunbush. Cool. Total IQ is 210. Research. 1 melee is what, 100 IQ it needed, and 150 King's Guilders. All right. It's going. That research is going very fast. Complete the research. Well, melee weapon development has been completed. Kingdom development materials. Good. Looks like your research is complete, but running a kingdom isn't just about research. Certain facilities such as farms and mines will allow you to amass materials by assigning personnel to work there and gather them. The items gathered can be collected from your kingdom stores, which are accessible from the kingdom menu. Don't forget to claim your fair share of the bounty of the realm. Your stores can only hold so much, so you'll need to empty them regularly in order for your item producing facilities to keep providing you with goods. Kingdom management is complex business. We've covered the basics here, blah, 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 and all those things. So there's ministries in charge of weapons and armor, one in charge of magic, and even one for Higgledies. There are. Speaking of which, we don't have anybody skilled in Higgledy management to head up that team right now. Short of sprite savvy, are we? We are, and without it, we won't be making any developments in that area anytime soon. Well, we can go find Grandma Moses or whatever the hell her name was. What we need to do is recruit somebody. We just have to think of the right person. Ah, what about Auntie Martha? Yeah, there you go. Her, that person. Who's she when she's at... What? Who's she when she's at home? Huh? What? Is that even a sentence? Who's she when she's at home? I guess they meant to say what does she do when she's at home or something. What does she do as a hobby, I guess is what they're trying to say. A friend we made on the way to Cloud Coil Canyon. I doubt anybody knows more about these little guys than she does. Perfect. Then let's go and speak to her right away, to Martha's cottage. Hang on there a minute, though. Let's go, if there's anyone else we can assign. Not go all crazy now. Offers are up to 40. I wonder, is there a maximum level that you can get of King's Guilders? Because we had 2,500 before. So, hopefully it just keeps on building. It doesn't matter. Let's do more outfitters. Anybody we can use here? Gerald Nial and Tanny. Dowser's instinct. Alright, we'll put Gerald in there. And can we do any research with We need 100 IQ to do research there. Alright, let's keep her there for a minute. About this. Spell works. Personnel. Lloyd. Lloyd is really good at spells. So is Geralt. Let's try putting Floyd there. And can we research anything? No, we need at least 2 people in there, I think. And this is Higgledy, right? Higgledy stuff. Which Niall seems to be good with that. And then Tenny is also pretty good, so we'll put her there too. But we won't be able to research anything yet, right? We have 100 IQ. Oh, you need a staff member that knows head for Higgledy's. Okay, that's what it is. Over here, that's the spell works. And for the outfitters. And we've basically assigned every citizen that we have. Okay. Alright, just making sure. I think we got everything there. Facilities. This is just an easier way to get to those, I guess. And the research, okay. Alright, return to the throne room. Actually, I probably should have just returned to the town, but whatever. They put me in a throne room before. Also, we can save right now, so maybe that's a good reason for coming back here. Save, up on save file 1. Go. Evermore Forever. Name of it. The name of this chapter. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum,
Come to do some shopping, eh?
Do I need to buy anything? I don't really think so. Not yet.
What else can I do for you? I'll be seeing you again then.
Alright. Yeah, what's this say? Go and recruit, what are you? Your Majesty, I just want to tell you how grateful I am for this chance. I won't let you or your taste buds down. Sure, your mind is usually occupied with much more important matters than your dinner, but I'll teach you the wonders of fine cuisine if that's the last thing I do. I offer a very unique service here. You see, unlike other restaurants, I cook things with whatever ingredients my customers happen to bring me.
Yes.
The recipes I cook are guaranteed to bring out the best of their ingredients, be it their ability to heal or to make you stronger or even more intelligent. So if ever you come across an interesting recipe or some unusual ingredients on your travels, bring them to me and I'll be more than happy to cook them up for you, all free of charge, naturally. Of course, I'm still a relative newcomer at the cooking scene, so I'll only be able to make a few things at first. The more I cook different recipes from around the world, the more my culinary skills will increase. One day I'm hoping that no dish will be beyond me. Oh, and once I've cooked up a recipe for you, you'll be able to pay a few guilders to have me cook it for you again anytime you like. That's about it as far as explanations go. Basically, if you're ever feeling peckish, pop by. I'll be more than happy to repeat everything I just told you if you need me to, so if you ever need to have your memory refreshed, let me know. Now, is there anything you'd like me to whip up for you while you're here?
Are you ready to order?
Cook. Hearty wheat. Freshly baked bread. Yeah, sure, why not? We got a few things here. Unlock some stuff. So that just gets a check mark saying that I've done that. Okay.
Take your time.
That's good, I think. I think that's good. Making and improving equipment. You can make weapons at the weapon workshop, and armor and accessories are our outfitters. You'll need to write materials to make the items, and catalysts. Improve the quality of the end product. The higher quality, the longer things last. Also use these same facilities to improve existing equipment. As with item production, this will require specific materials. Be sure to improve the right aspects of each piece of equipment. For example, physical and magical tech for your weapons. And be aware that each item of equipment can only be improved a fixed number of times. Reach that and you'll be stuck with whatever you have. Okay. Improve weapons. Got iron nugget, space bone, clear crystal. So, right, platinum axe. I gotta equip that on him. Let's see. He's 69, 24. More damage that way. More damage this way, maybe? Okay. No, not yet. Let's look at... I might as well, I mean... I got plenty of equipment, so why not just improve it all the way up? Right, platinum axe. Place the one that he had there. Alright, let's improve it even more. Alright, now it's 500 guilders. Okay, so the guilders are going up each time. This is 5th time improved, so nothing more can be done with that. Alright. Finishing Wolfram's sword. I mean, I might as well, right? Just boost all the things. Wish you could do it multiple times instead of just one at a time here. That's getting annoying, going through all that stuff and then saying, I want to improve it again, and I want to improve it again, and I gotta go through 10 freaking menus here. Okay. Don't have enough materials. Okay, clear crystal, we need it. Platinum axe. Ooh, platinum axe, okay. The spear. Yeah, let's give that a little extra oomph, shall we? While we have the materials, we might as well. Alright. Do we make any weapons? We can make a broadsword. Excuse me. Okay. Make a magic wand. Guess I should have looked to see. You know what? Can I improve his magic wand or blunderbuzzer or something? I think he's on the Spellcrafty Warlock's Wand? No. He's in the Windy Warlock's Wand. Okay. Can I just improve that a little bit? Improve there. Is there anything that's all I can do with the materials that we have? All right, let's just get out of there. Have to come back to that later. We got Higgledies here, right? Cooking up and leveling up Higgledies. You pop in just the right ingredients in the cauldron and give it a stir and it'll fly. No one quite knows how it works, so you can't cook up the same one twice. Auntie Martha says because two of the same soul can't exist in the world at once, but who knows? You can also improve your existing Higgledies here using all manner of materials, and the fonder they are the items you have to offer, the bigger the effect will be. Okay. So can I like dairy products? Do I have some fresh milk? I do. There we go. Cool. All right. These guys leveled up as much as we can. Ones that we use. You're the healing one. What do you like? You like lambkin cotton, huh? Alright, you're level 2 now. And you like swirly apples. Give you all those. And the degree of the flighty, munchy nuts. Give them all of them. Screw it. Go. Get as much of these guys on our side as we can. I guess I'll just do that too. Hopefully I didn't need the cotton for anything else. Oh, he's up to level 4 now. But from level 2 to level 4. There we go. Really like that cotton. Really? Alright, that should be good. For now.